Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland. Do you remember Patrick Grady, the toucher-upper of other people's children? Well, the young staffer whom he liked to fondle and salivate over had to be quietly dealt with, and so they paid him off and gave him a little bit of money and said, "Don't keep it quiet. We don't want this coming out." But of course, it comes out. Of course, it always does. These things always come out. And Grady the creep lost his job. He's been fired, although he has been given a nice little job at public expense because he knows where the bodies are buried and they've got to look after him, presumably. But how did they pay off this young staffer? Well, they used public money, short money from Westminster, money that's meant to be used for political reasons. It's not to be used to pay off the victims of sex crimes within the SNP, but apparently that's exactly what it has been used for. I think the money needs to be repaid. This is what's happening. So they're being blasted, the SNP's been blasted, after it's been revealed that this poor unfortunate teenager who had to suffer at the hands of Grady pouring at him and tenderly touching him up, his settlement obviously came from this money. He was, of course, suspended from Westminster. I don't know why there wasn't a recall petition. He was axed by the Nats, but then very quietly brought back because his mate, the fat one, Ian Blackford, tried his very best to bring him back and said, "Oh yes, it's okay. It's okay that he likes to touch up other people's children, but he's a very good MP." Apparently, that's all that matters in the SNP. The victim, of course, quit politics, has changed his life around, has been deeply affected by the effects of having someone like Grady, fawning all over him, dribbling, ooh, delectable little child, oh, he's such a cherub, but he's no angel. Whoa, can you imagine? Can you imagine the creepiness of Grady smacking his lips in expectation over somebody's kid, But critics are blasting the fact that it was taxpayers' cash and not money from Grady himself. Now, I think Grady needs to be billed and Grady needs to be paid. And then, once he's paid, Grady needs to be fired from any public office. We do not want people who touch up other people's children to have public money at all. Fire him, let him stand on his own two creepy jelly-like feet and go and get a real job in the real world. He won't, of course, because who the hell would employ him? And that, of course, is why he is having to be employed at public expense. The SNP looking after their own. Makes your spine tingle, doesn't it? Thanks a lot. Bye.